Welcome back, guys. It's your boy KIDSTATIIC. I am back with another video. Big shout out to Backyard Buckets. Today we'll be reacting to Cooper Flagg is Genuinely Unstoppable. Now, Cooper Flagg is slowly becoming one of my favorite new players in the NBA, I have to say. For a young player that he's really not even 20 years old yet. He's really doing things that's really unimaginable and things that a rookie shouldn't be doing. So
Cooper Flagg is legitimately unstoppable to the point where I would say that Cooper Flagg is legitimately unstoppable to the point where I would say that I think the Dallas Mavericks long-term are better with him than Luka Doncic. And before you go attack me in the comments section, hear me out. Cooper will probably never be.
I'm actually not mad at that. And I know exactly what he's going to say. Offensively, Cooper Flagg isn't Luka. But as a two-way player, his effort, his defense, he can really be impactful on this team long term, better than Luka would be as a two-way player. The fact that he can play so well offensively but defensively as well, and his energy. He's so young, and the fact that he's been able to do what he's done at a young age, he has, like, dude, the sky's the limit for this guy.
What Luka Doncic is offensively when it comes to the output that he can produce. But when it comes to being a winning player and winning NBA championships, Cooper Flagg is more valuable long-term because as a 19-year-old, last week, he averaged 38 and 8 on ridiculous shooting splits and is an elite defender already at 19 years old. And one of the most impressive parts about Coop's game is his finishing. That is his bread and butter. Getting downhill, finishing at the rim, either with his left hand, his right hand. It doesn't really matter which way he goes. It feels like just as good either way. Here he is off the screen. Watch him size up the shot blocker. Well, it's Miles Bridges. It's not really a shot blocker, but the defender, I should say, sizes him up and then stays in the air longer and finishes with that outstretched left hand. Then sometimes he's going to get a little punchy. At 6'9" with that 7-foot wingspan, he can surprise you because he's got a quick bounce off the floor, and then he's also got fantastic touch around the rim with that floater. And this is ridiculous. Being able to draw the foul, having the awareness to draw that foul as a rookie, and then again, watch him square up the shot blocker, go around and finish with that left hand. That is textbook right there. And like we said, it doesn't matter. Left hand, right hand, left side, left hand, left side, right hand. It doesn't matter. He can do it all, and he uses these hesitations to the max. Right here, he's going to hesitate on Tari Eason, who is a fantastic perimeter defender, feel Kevin Durant, and finish with the opposite hand that he started with on the jump. It's ridiculous. Being able to get past Jordan Walsh and then finishing over Garza with ease. And, I mean, this has got to be frustrating for Baylor Shireman because that's great defense. Coop just said, I'm bigger than you, and he finishes over him. Also, we talked about this elite touch that he has on his floaters. Like, this is Victor Wembanyama, an alien with a 7'5" frame and an 8-foot wingspan. And this is
Another thing is, I don't know if he's been training with Kyrie or what, but his dribbling has gotten a lot better. And I know that was one concern that a lot of people had outside of his three-pointer shot, which has gotten better as well. He's been hitting that a lot more consistently in games, which shows that he can actually improve and get better. And he's only 19 years old. Like, this is insane.
The rookie driving in fearlessly and finishing over him with perfect touch. The ball doesn't even hit the rim. Ridiculous. He's averaging 20.5 points per game, 6.5 rebounds, 4.1 assists, and 2 stocks, shooting 48% from the field and 30% from 3 on 3.5 attempts. And the three-point percentage has been his kryptonite so far, but it's getting better, as is his transition game, because he is lethal in transition. Uses the hesitations here as well. As you can see, he's got his old college roommate in his sights, uses a little hesitation, and then the change of speed blows right by him and finishes with that inside hand. Probably should have been an and one. Here he is again. Little hesitation on Tijon Salon. Quick first step. Get downhill. Again, could have been an and one. And this is really where he's been thriving all along. I feel like as soon as he came into the league, he was a transition threat. Reed Shepard looked like a traffic cone right there. And he also finishes them up top. He doesn't just run the break. But over his last 6 games, he's averaging 32 points per game, 7.7 rebounds, 4 assists in 36 minutes, shooting 53% from the field and 46% from 3. And this is the danger the other teams are seeing here. He's starting to knock down the 3 ball, not only off the catch, but also off the bounce, as you see there. And then if you're Musa Diabate here, what are you, like, you're 100% thinking he's going downhill, and then all of a sudden he hits that hezzy and pulls up on you. That's the next level to his game that he hasn't had so far in his career that now he is starting to develop. Through his first 29 games, he shot 28% from three. Not good whatsoever. Over the next 20, he shot 38% from three.
And this is the thing. People are starting to see why Jason Kidd had him at point guard. Those games that he was at, pretty much him getting used to the game, used to making like playmaking decisions, and just the one like having the ball, making decisions, like. And now we see him being able to actually play in the clutch very well. Like, he executes great, and he makes great passes as well. He gets rebounds. He plays defense. He's really the complete package. And as he grows, he's going to be a phenomenal player, man. And this is going to be great for the Mavericks. I think this is exactly what the Mavericks need. It does suck that we lost Luka. Luka's a phenomenal, phenomenal once in a lifetime player, but we did get something in return. Cooper Flagg.
About 4 attempts per game, which is that is above average in the league. And he did the same thing at Duke last year. This is nothing new. In the non-conference, he shot 24% from three, but over his conference schedule, he shot 45% from three on 3.6 attempts per game. He has always taken a little bit of time to get settled in when it comes to his jumper and catching it up to the speed of things, because it is a slower jumper. And one thing I would point out, he does land way further ahead of where he takes off when he shoots the ball. Like, watch his feet. He'll land a couple feet inside the three-point line, whereas, he's obviously taking off outside the three-point line. That's something to look at. Obviously, he's probably taken a million shots with that form, so he's used to it, but that could be a little bit of a technical issue. The mid-range is also somewhere that he thrives, because now he's using that shot that he's got from beyond the arc to make teams play up on him a little bit. And then he, like KD here, gets him hesitating a little bit, drives, and finish. And this is really the total package from Cooper Flagg. He's going to show you the hezzy for the three ball, then try to get by you. He can't get by you to finish, so he's going to turn around and hit a tough little fall away over Kevin Durant, who is a 7-footer. Now he's got a Kogi that's baby food, finishes with the left hand. This time again, spin, finishing with the right hand and one. He's got the complete package. And in my opinion, this is his biggest weapon, is his stop and pop game in the mid-range. Because again, he's 6'9" with a 7-foot wingspan. So when he really wants to—
And honestly, we haven't even seen Dallas at their peak yet. It's still unknown whether Kyrie plans on coming back for the second half, or whether he just plans on taking it off and then just finishing, coming back next year. I mean, who knows, dude? But we know that Cooper's going to come back second half. Hopefully Kyrie comes back, and then we can actually see this team make a push, because we're not going to really see their full potential until Kyrie comes back. That's just what it is, because they don't have a point guard that's good enough to replace Kyrie. So until he comes back, we'll just have to wait.
To elevate and shoot over you, there's nothing you can do. Like Jaylen Brown right here, solid defender, right? Coop's going to drive right, stop, pull up, and knock it down, and there's nothing Jaylen Brown. I mean, that's 100% full contest, and Cooper still knocks it down. Then Sam Hauser right here, same thing. Great contest. Cooper's just going to shoot over it and knock it down because he's 6'9". Then they got Peyton Pritchard isolated on an island with him, and that's just string music. It didn't even come close to hitting the rim. Tries to draw the foul here, can't. Doesn't matter. It's a bucket. You got Jordan McLaughlin on him. Coop's a foot taller than this dude. That was his easiest bucket of the game. Over a 4-game stretch as of late, he was averaging 38, 9.3, and about 4.5 assists, shooting 56% from the field and 44% from three. That includes
I didn't know he was shooting 44% from three. That's actually insane. I think at one point it was like 29, 30. Like, it was pretty low. So for those last 5 games, 44% from three, that's not bad. That's actually really impressive. That's really impressive. And I knew that it was just going to take him some time to get acquainted into the NBA. And that's pretty much where his stint as a point guard came useful.
Hornets game, the Spurs game, the Rockets game, and the other game in here in this video that we're looking at all these clips from, including him going at the reigning Rookie of the Year, Stephon Castle, and don't reach. 1, 2, I'm going to hit you with a half-spin fadeaway. There's nothing you can do about it, and it's going to come back. That is just filthy. He sees the double coming, drives in. I mean, he's going to see Dylan Harper coming. Pause. Drive in, attack Wembanyama, challenge Wembanyama in the paint. And for the people that watch these videos are not subscribed. Now let's take a look at what he does that makes him so special in the pick and roll. He puts people in jail. And what I mean by that is when he rips through and gets by Khan is going to stay on his hip for the duration of this play. If you get on his hip, you're not leaving his hip. And that's what great point guards do. That's what great scorers do. Once they get you on their hip, you have no chance. Here's another angle of it, right? Khan gets on his hip. It doesn't matter what else happens that play because now he controls the defender as he's driving and finishes over a 7-footer in Kalkbrenner with that elite touch around the rim that we've talked about. Cooper he's really generational. This rookie season has been insane. He's going to curl this screen. He's got Castle on his hip, and he's just going to dunk it because there's nothing you can do about it. And again, that's a great defender in Stephon Castle. That's the point of attack defender for the number 2 seed in the West. Does it to Harrison Barnes as well, a little bit of a bigger guy. Second time, he just blows by Stephon Castle in this game. And this is why I think he could be better than Luka Doncic. He's probably never going to be better offensively than Luka Doncic, but he's already twice as good as Luka's ever been defensively already as a 19-year-old. First time saying that, by the way. He just turned 18 or just turned 19 a month ago. He was 18 for half this season. But at 6'9", again, with that 7-foot wingspan and the ability to guard on the perimeter as well as down low. This is such a high IQ play right here. But the ability to guard every single position on the court. Like, watch this. They're running the pick and roll, so he should technically have roll help because he is guarding the guy in the opposite corner. So he sees a little bit late, but figures it out and goes and blocks it. I mean, that is beautiful. And his blocks, a lot of the time, it's not like he's smacking it out of bounds as hard as he can. Right? They're blocks that are able to be controlled by his team and turnovers. Now, we can't show this shot by D'Lo here. I think
That's actually interesting. I'm going to end the video here, but listen, I want you guys to let me know in the comments. How do you guys feel about Cooper Flagg? Do you think that he has the potential to be better than Luka, on the same level as Luka, or do you think Luka will just be superior? Like, how will that work, right? I I mean, from what we've seen, Luka is a phenomenal player. And from what we're seeing from Cooper, obviously Cooper is a phenomenal player as well. But only time can tell. Once Cooper grows into himself, I think then we'll see how great he'll be. But I think he'll be a fantastic two-way player for the Mavericks. I think he'll be fantastic. Like we saw his last 4 games, 30 points. I mean, he was killing it, dude. But anyway, let me know how you guys feel about Cooper Flagg. Jump in the comments below. Like, subscribe if you're new. It's your boy KIDSTATIIC. I'm out. Peace.